Alright. Now we're back to this game. It shall be its own interesting experience. Let's see here. Alright, yeah. Last time we had met Radia and a demon. No, Arada and a demon. Ardata. And now we're going to see who's behind Room 2. Stumble through the streets of a strange alien world. Ever since you crash-landed on this hostile planet, you've been desperate. Desperate for information, for provisions, and possibly for a bit of medical attention. Along the way, you've had some laughs, embarrassing missteps, and maybe even an encounter with alien meat products. You don't really want to get into it. What you do want to get into is friendship. An entire planet of endless friend opportunities awaits you. Honestly, at this point, you'd make friends with one of those weird purple bushes. You're not picky. Wait, you see something in the distance. Or perhaps someone? Alright. Have Amithia Erdain and Cirava Hermod. Check him out. Yes, a potential new friend approaches, and they almost look as messed up as you are. Oh, what the fuck, now? You an alien? You nod enthusiastically. You sure hope your prospective new friend is comfortable with extraterrestrials. Things get pretty awkward otherwise. You should really, not be outside, Lamau. Freaks like you will get picked off by drones in a hot second. No offense, Lamau. You don't like the sound of being picked off by drones. That would really inhibit your companionship plans. You hastily explained to this strange one-eyed troll that you crash-landed on this planet and are in desperate search of friendship. Your plight seems to move them. Well, shit. If you really don't have anywhere to be... I promised myself I wouldn't do anything cull-risky. But what the hell, now. Come with me. Name's Cirava, BT-dub. Follow Cirava down a twisting stretch of road. Wow, this is going great already. You bet you'll have a new friend in no time. Alright, here's my hive. You can hide out here for now. I got a lot of followers who are pretty into aliens. They might get a kick out of this somehow. You look around Cirava's hive in awe. They sure seem to have a batshit crazy taste in home decor. Checking out my aesthetic? I worked pretty hard putting this place together. It's all about the look and the BG when you're streaming, Lamau. I don't have a lot of BG going on. Don't want my fans to think I live in a fucking dump and spend most of my days depressed and crying, Lamau. You like Moisture Wave? Alright, that's gonna get me totally kicked out of the street, isn't it? Fuck is a Moisture Wave? Seriously? You don't even know Moisture Wave? I can't really see why you would want to be friends with me somehow. Because, TBH, I don't even know how to explain it to you. You just have to, get it. Cirava considers you for a long moment. Actually, yeah, this isn't gonna work out. Get out of my hive. Thrown out. Of course, we knew that was going to happen. Alright. Let's try something a little bit more. Try that again. Come on, hey! Menu is hard to navigate. Okay. Friendship. Alright. Almost as messed up as me. I totally love Moisture Wave. I don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what the hell a Moisture Wave is, but you don't want to offend your new friend. You tell them you love it. Word. I'm actually streaming some chill beats as we speak. Check it. They gesture toward their strangely bulbous alien computer. On the screen is a GrubTube channel. Lo-fi, aesthetic, incubated beats. That's not how that works. Wow, they sure have a lot of subscribers. You asked them if they drew that very nice anime girl they're using as the splash art. Nah, I just ripped it off some Eastern Alternian movie and recolored it to look like me. Fucking nailed it, Wow. You nod vigorously. This is very impressive. Yeah, I'm kind of a big fucking deal online. I built up my own streaming empire, worked my ass off, nurse these beats to health from tragically ill sample loops. It's not all fun and games, though. The life of a popular online guy. You can't even imagine the hardships I've gone through. All in the name of lo-fi, chill-hop, aesthetic, and moisture-wave beats. That shit keeps me up at night. Cirava looks into the middle distance pensively, their one eye filled with poignant emotion. You never knew the life of a streamer could be so vaguely filled with torment. You're moved to cry a single tear. Yeah, you get it. You're really vibing on my emotional frequency, my dude. You know you gotta suffer for popularity. You nod enthusiastically. You don't think you've ever been particularly popular, but you're very good at suffering. This is going great. I wish I could say more. Really get all emotionally vulnerable and share my tragic backstory. But ever since the incident, it's been so hard to trust new people. You feel me? The incident? This is so tantalizing. You just know that if you want to make a new friend, you're going to have to get them to confess their deepest insecurities and embarrassing secrets to you. That is how friendship works. You place a sympathetic hand on Cirava's shoulder. You know what, dude? You really want to be friends? Yes! You can't believe how pain-free and easy this experience has been. What a wonderful new friend you're about to make. You can practically feel the future bro embraces you two will surely share. They feel good. They feel right. Sure are eager. But if we're gonna be friends, we've got to work on your look. Your aesthetic is basically hot garbage right now, somehow. My followers can't see me hanging out with a fucking rando like this. I'm sure you understand. You aren't quite sure you follow. What's wrong with your look? You've always thought you had a simplistic charm. A face you could put on a logo. Not sure if you're ready to change up the tried and true classics for this newfangled teen. But you're so thirsty for Cirava's sweet friendship nectar. You need to taste it. You have to taste it. With a friend like them, you could really go places. You could be someone. You could finally be down with the hip youth of today. You tell Cirava you're willing to try everything. Anything to get into the esteemed ranks of their friend list. Oh, damn. Hold up, I've got an idea now. Follow me. Cirava leads you up the winding stairs of their hive. Lining the walls are pictures of Cirava in strange poses in several different locations. They're surrounded by a few trolls you don't recognize in similar silly fashions. Fellow members of the moisture wave community. Really gotta take that shit down. They're all dead to me, somehow. You want to ask if they mean that literally or not. You never know with trolls. But you keep your mouth shut. Best not to offend your new friend. Let's just move on and never speak of this again. Cirava leads you into a fairly large loft bedroom. This room is a bit less ostentatious than the streaming area downstairs. Well, here we are, Lamau. Welcome to my respite block. We're gonna get you hooked up, Lamau. If you're gonna be my new friend, you gotta look the part. For streams and stuff, you know. I'll have to make you a Chitter account, too. Good for my image to have friends, Lamau. The pickings have been pretty slim ever since the incident. On that ominous note, Cirava presses a button on the wall, and a large door opens to reveal an expansive walk-in closet filled with colorful accessories and clothes. It looks like a regular batshit neon shirt apocalypse. Well, have at it. Unless you want me to help you pick out a look now. Okay, I'm assuming that, I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm going to let Cirava help me with my look. You admit you have no idea how to dress yourself. You could really use some expert advice from a teen. Oh shit! Cue the makeover sequence, bitch. And to make you look aesthetic as fuck now. You stand in the center of Cirava's closet for a good hour as they go back and forth between various fashion items. Man, this troll is really indecisive. You think you're gonna go blind from all the neon in here. Okay. I'm done, Lamau. That was surprisingly hard. You have a hard-to-dress body, Lamau. Just in general, you're kind of fucked up looking, TBH. Chill, though. Because now you look fly as hell. You look at yourself in the mirror. Wow! Radical. Neato. Only but not. Iconic. Now we just gotta get you set up on the social medias, my dude. First, selfie time. Wow. You take a variety of cool selfies with Cirava. Wow, this is really going well. I'll just post these and promo you. You'll be internet famous in no time. Then we can finally be friends, somehow. That's what it's all about, baby. That's what you've been working toward this entire time. Cirava's friendship is so close you can smell it. It smells pretty dank. Seems like people are really into you. Check it out. It's true. The likes and comments and subscriptions are just rolling in. Huh. At this rate, you'll be more popular than me. You assure Cirava this will definitely never happen. All you truly desire is friendship, not fans. That's what they all say. All my so-called friends. They were only in it because I was popular. No one ever gave a shit about me as a person. Now, I'm just a funny meme to them. Just a guy they can copy. You know, high bloods are always stealing my work, my look, my music. I'm the real influencer, but there's violet bloods out there taking my shit and getting twice the followers and tons of money. And I'm stuck here in this shitty hive with no friends because they all turned on me. But it's cool. It's chill. I'm totally chill with it now. Something shifts in Cirava's expression as they get a good look at you. You tense up. Your new friend sure is acting weird. Ding! Cirava checks the notifications on their phone. What? The hell? Did you do? Huh? What? You didn't do anything. And you can just steal my look and get away with it? All my followers think you're the new big thing because you look like me. They want to know what the hell is going on. When's your new friend's stream? What's their sign? Are you kidding me? You haven't even done anything. You're just like all the rest. No, you don't want to be like all the rest. You just want to be friends. Too late for that now. You've made me look like a fucking idiot. And now there's only one thing to do. You wanted to come to this, but you've left me with no choice. Oh no! I'm writing a call-out post. Oh no! No! Cirava types furiously on their device. You can't stand to look. This is the worst possible thing that could have happened. Now, no one will be your friend ever again. You'll be forced to live on the outskirts of society. Pariah. You can't even begin to imagine the things that Cirava must be writing about you. You must have fucked up so many things in your life to lead you to this point. There's only one thing to do. You stagger downstairs, past all the portraits of Cirava's ex-friends. You wonder if they met the same horrible fate as you. Their grinning faces taunt you with slivers of friendship that could never be. You burst out of the front door of Cirava's hive, and you make your way to a conveniently placed stump. You sit on it in complete despair. There's no point living anymore. With trembling hands, you reach inside. No! References. Wanna hit the button? Okay. Callouts are bad, kids. Okay, alright. Come on. Get me into the menu. One way or another. There we go. Okay. Friendship. Let's get back to friendship. Alright. We love moisture waves. It's what we do. Okay, obviously I have to be incompetent with picking out my look. Because that's how that works. You let Cirava know you're perfectly comfortable picking out your own look. You think you can figure out this fashion business easily enough. What could possibly go wrong? This is child's play. Yeah, man. Fashion is just all about, like, what you feel it. And also what's trending, but, you know, we're the ones that start the trends. You strike me as a real influencer. Go for it, me dude. You enter the closet tentatively. As soon as Cirava is out of sight, your stupid ego deflates like a farting balloon. You don't know the first thing about the hip youth alien fashion of today. This is going to be an absolute shit show, you reckon? You're fully prepared to make an utter fool of yourself. Well, might as well get started. You pick a few accessories off the shelves at random. A bright pink hat? Sure. You tilt it jauntily to the side. Pretty sure that's cool. Sunglasses? Definitely. That's a no-brainer. No cool guy would be caught dead without a sweet pair of shades. You select the most ostentatious pair available. You think you're getting the hang of this moisture wave aesthetic. You just have to look like the biggest tool possible. Several accessories later. Radical. Wow. Neato. Oh my fuck. This shit is transcendent. Wow. You got me speechless. Just, damn. Look at you. It's like you're a whole new guy. A much chiller and cooler guy who I now gotta be friends with right now, immediately. Now all I gotta do is debut to my hundreds and thousands of followers. Wow. It's gonna be fucking great. Let's take some selfies. Your heart is soaring. You did it. You really did it. You're down with the kids. And now Cirava wants to take the coveted selfies with you. This night couldn't be going any better. You may look like a complete asshole, but if it can win you popularity with a bunch of alien teenagers, then an asshole you will be. Selling out is amazing. Well, what are you waiting for? Get over here, we're gonna take some fees. You pose with Cirava for several selfies. They put their arms around you in a gesture of newly formed friendship. You're beaming with friend pride. Oh, hell yeah. These are turning out great. Damn. We're killing it. Now all I gotta do is post it. Cirava fiddles around with her phone for a while. You're so nervous. You've never been internet famous before. You hope the new fame won't change you too much. Or maybe you do hope it'll change you. Change you into someone with a ton of friends. And the likes are rolling in. Oh yes. I live for this shit. This one guy's asking if you want to have your quadrants filled. Oh, and this girl loves your shades. Damn, a lot of people asking if you're single. I'm out. Don't go for it though. My followers are fucking freaks, dudes. You aren't quite sure what filling a quadrant is. Sounds like some kind of fucked up alien ritual. But if it's anything like friendship, you're all for it. Welcome to my twisty internet fame. Wow. Let's chill out and listen to some beats. You vape? Got a pretty juicy rig downstairs. Before you know it, you're sitting on Cirava's couch, watching them finagle with a horrifyingly elaborate vape rig that appears to be made out of some sort of living larvae. You don't want to know. Cirava places their mouth on what truly must be a bug anus and inhales deeply. The rig makes an awful high-pitched rattling noise. You think you're going to vomit. Oh man, that's the good stuff. Here you go, dude. You take the trembling insect into your hands. Well, here goes. Your final hurdle to eternal friendship and popularity. You vape vigorously, inhaling as much as you can. The vapor fills your lungs immediately. It burns a lot. You suddenly realize that you're not quite sure if this alien vape juice is compatible with your anatomy. You could have just inhaled a bug-ass full of poison like a fucking idiot. What a way to die. Your vision swims. Yeah, you got it. Just hold it in, Mao. Tears stream down your face as you hold in your double lungful of insect gas. Sure are glad you have on your pair of cool shades. You would never be able to live this embarrassment down. You're not sure how long you're supposed to do this? As long as it takes. You can exhale now. You cough and sputter, green vapor spewing from your mouth straight into Cirava's face. You did it. You lived. Oh man, that was sick. Your head feels light and woozy, and you giggle. Haha, yeah. The two of you kick back and relax on the couch, and you stare up at the ceiling. Whoa, when did that huge wasp nest get there? Haha, crazy man. Cirava's music suddenly sounds a lot more interesting. Dude, today's been way chiller than I ever expected. Wow. You are officially my best friend for life. Just promise me you'll never betray me. Wow. You promise. This is incredible. You love your new friend. You watch as they effortlessly take another huge rip from their vape brig. I've been burned in the past somehow. Not easy being popular online, especially as a low blood. I used to be such a fucking big shot. Got into sassy fights with high bloods on Chitter. Always had some shit to say, Then shit got out of control. I'm a psionic, so bitches started reporting me as way more powerful than I really am, Trying to get me all enslaved and shit so I couldn't keep up with my streams. It's all jealousy, The stupid-ass friends all turned on me so they wouldn't be targeted next. So I took matters into my own hands. Gouged out my fucking eye. Sick as fuck. Can't use me as a battery, bitch. Still got a big following, but I don't really talk online anymore. Better just stay under the radar and not piss people off. Just be chill. If I don't get close to my followers, they can't try to use me. Of course, that just means I no longer have any goddamn friends somehow. Well, until you. You're truly moved. What a special bond you have formed with your new friend, to have them open up to you about their darkest secrets. This is the most significant and transcendent moment you've ever experienced. The two of you share a beautiful and tender bro embrace, the likes of which will never be replicated in all this known universe again, for all time, forever. Probably. You don't really know. You're high as fuck right now. High time. Oh boy. Oh, that poor fella. That was so messed up. Wow. Almost as messed up as me.